Every several years, a new generation of console comes around. This time around, two pretty much within days of each other, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. As the CEO of the biggest games retailer on the planet, what are you expecting in terms of a generational shift?
Well, it's massively exciting for us, John. We get new consoles every 6 to 7 years. So, this is an enormous move forward. Think about it. The last time we got new consoles, there was no iPad, there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter. So it's been a long time. And the innovation level of both the PS4 and the Xbox One is a massive change. And it's bringing with it new IP, new games, very cool new products and services that we're excited about.
And what are you expecting in those days? I mean, from what I hear, that there's been thousands and thousands of pre-orders or pre-purchases already. What's the ante like?
Well, I'll tell you, we don't disclose pre-orders because our manufacturers want to keep that secret to themselves, but we are very, very pleased with the activity. There's been a lot of customers in store. People are really ready to go. What's it going to be like? It's going to be chaos, is what it's going to be like. Our stores will be busy night and day. Our supply chain is moving products around the world right now with Sony and Microsoft and publishers, and it's going to be, we believe, the event of the fall season when we launch these consoles.
In the last week or so, Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, and I think it netted about $1 billion in its first week. People who bought those games were people on the Xbox 360 platform, the PlayStation 4 platform. A lot of people will still be holding on to their consoles. What do you think will happen in terms of how, as we move from one console generation to the next, what will happen to the previous generations?
It's a very interesting question. We really don't know. Historically, we know that the PlayStation 2 lasted a very long time, for several years. I mean, we at GameStop are still selling PlayStation 2 games in our stores, so we still see some activity there. Certainly, the fact that Grand Theft came out on the current gen says that there will be a lot of gamers holding on to those current gen cycles. The other thing that's interesting is we've never had this many people own a console before. The installed base of consoles is very, very large. So it will be interesting. What we believe will ultimately be is this will bring more people into gaming. There will be people who've maybe been focusing on other products, tablets and phones. This will bring a lot of people back in to explore the new innovative features. So it remains to be seen, but it's pretty exciting stuff.
That's the thing. I mean, we've seen smartphones come along, iPads, tablets, all that stuff come along, the rise of apps. But if anything, if you're looking at things that have been happening in the last few weeks, the demand for console games seems to be, if anything, being reinforced. The other thing we're seeing also is the evolution of the console. It's moved from the bedroom to the living room. And a lot of things you're hearing from the manufacturers is that they're going to make them into kind of almost like set-top boxes. What kind of things are you going to see happen, and what role do you see GameStop playing in that kind of evolution and shift?
No, absolutely. It's very important what's happening with both devices, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Both devices have significant media features, from watching sports to watching television content to online activities. Also, both devices will have significant social features. You'll be able to share gameplay. You'll be able to, in the case of the PS4, you'll be able to ask someone to help you level up. These are features that are extraordinary. What role will GameStop play? We will be merchandising and selling those services and those consoles, much as you see us do today with downloadable content. We sell physical and digital content in our stores. So you'll see us sell physical and digital content as well as media content if and when it comes along. There are so many possibilities around sports events, around TV launches, movie launches. All of those activities are things that we can merchandise and sell in our stores through the physical or the digital platform. So remains to be seen how this will all unfold, but certainly those consoles are going to play a big role in people's homes.
In terms of yourselves getting geared up for this massive kind of activity, I mean, as I said, a week between console launches, also big games will be coming out. You'll have the next evolutions of whatever Microsoft's Halo games, and I know some great titles we're seeing today here. How do you, as a global retailer, organize yourselves to be able to deal with that kind of activity in one go?
Yeah, it's a lot of sleepless nights for our team. The supply chain delivering all this product is really an incredibly complex animal. We will be renting warehouses, leasing trucks, chartering planes. There will be a variety of things going on because we're trying to match the demand and the flow of product together. And so we don't want one single customer to be disappointed. But the planning for this launch started a long time ago. So we've been at this for almost a couple of years getting ready for these consoles. So our supply chain, our distribution processes, our in-store merchandising, all of this stuff has been in the works for quite a while. our managers, this week I'm here at the Ireland managers meeting. They're receiving very specific training in how to handle and sell these products to our customers. The unique features of Xbox One and PlayStation 4. And we're doing a meeting just like this in 15 countries around the world in the course of September and October. It starts in early September in Las Vegas with 5,000 US managers, and it will end in Australia probably in 3 more weeks with our 500 or 600 Australian staff. So we do this around the world to prepare ourselves, and there'll be no better place to get your consoles than GameStop.